Don't bite your tongue, back with another one. This is your boy Mafioso. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping more exclusive content. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of keeping your child's father, your baby daddy, out of your child's life. This is for the ladies. First of all, there's no pros in keeping the child's father out of the child's life. Now, if you got a deadbeat dad or deadbeat baby daddy or whatever, X them out. This don't goes to them. This don't goes. This one ain't for the deadbeat dads. They gets no love. They gets no kind of anything. You know what I'm saying? Down all deadbeat dads. All right, the cons. Let's get to the cons, ladies. The cons meaning bad things, the negative things. This is the cons of keeping your child's father out of your baby's life. And this one's, like I said, this for the fathers that wants to be in the child's life, not the fathers that don't abandon their children or just not, just absence. Forget about them. We talking about the ones who care about their children, the ones who um, did or tried to do anything to stay in their child's life. It's just the baby mother just is bitter, moved on to somebody else, or have feelings still because either the father, the baby daddy ain't with her no more, or he moved on to another relationship that they might have other children and stuff involved. The cons is the child. I don't care what you do, what moves you make, it's gonna affect the child. The child is gonna grow up with envy towards the father. 9 times out of 10, the father gonna try to come see the child, and the mother ain't gonna let her see him. You know, she gonna end up putting him on child support. Um, it's a money thing with some of these females. Cause soon as you go apply to get child support, they pay for the daycare. You get food stamps. You get a child support check every month, and it becomes a money thing. And guess who loses? The child. Because half of the time, that money don't go to the child. Like I know some judges, they be like, well, as long as you staying, the child is staying in the house, the lights and the money that the mother do get, it goes to the child. Not in all cases. You know what I'm saying? Um, Ladies, if you really think about it, you really pay and have to do more by trying to get that assistance. You know what I'm saying? Because now you by yourself. That check don't last but so long. Them food stamps don't last but so long. You know what I'm saying? You probably get the income taxes, you claim all the kids, you get all that money. The money don't last long. You need a man in the house. You need that man that wants to take care of his child or wants to be in the child's life. You can't push him out the way. You can't push him out, because it's a karma effect. It's a cause and effect. What you do is a reaction. Every action has a reaction. So what you do is going to affect the outcome of a lot of things. Most children want their father in their life. Most children is with my dad, but a lot of females, and this ain't for every female, the ones I'm talking about can relate. They know who I'm talking about. You don't win by keeping your child out, keeping the father out of his life. If anything, come to a try to compromise to where it could be some kind of equal basis to where, okay, I'm gonna let you see your child, whoop de whoop. You take him or her out, especially if you got boys. Let that man be in that child life. You know, a woman can do but so much raising them boys. Them boys need that male figure in the life. That's just how it's supposed to be. It's a lot of masculine things that women can't do that the young man or the boys need. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the single mothers that's raising the boys and girls by themselves. Salute to them. They can be raised. It's just some things that you need a male figure in the life. So what I'm saying is the cons is every child wants their mother and their father in their life by some kind of capacity. So keep them away is neglecting the child from having something that they need. Like I said, if you see the man coming around and you see him trying to make attempts and you push him in the way, or no, it ain't good enough, or no, nah, that ain't good enough, you need to do it. You can't control what a man do, just because you the child's mother. You know what I'm saying? I myself, I feel like, the choices I made as far as living the streets, but I never neglected my children. Whatever I want to do, I made an attempt to be around mine. Maybe it was the atmosphere or the person or the vibe that kept me away from coming around at times. But I always been in my children's life. They always made attempts, still to this day. But the fact of any form of keeping the child away, in any form, that hurts the child, because then the child starts thinking and wondering why it's like this, why it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all ladies, be careful for how you keep your child's father away from the child. Strive to come to some kind of compromise or some kind of agreement to where the father is still in the child's life. It's very important. Most children with the father and the mother in the same household raising the child has a good outcome, as far as being successful, because he got that moral support from both ends. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. What's the pros and cons do you think by the child not being the father not being in the child's life? Not willingly. I'm talking about the ones that's keeping their father, the baby's father, out of the child's life. What's your reason? What's the purpose? Um, Especially the fathers that's trying to be in the child's life. You got to come with some kind of compromise. You got to come with some kind of solution, because it's not about you or the man. It's about the children. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, donate to the channel. The Cash App is right there. DJ FaceMod 803. So I can get more equipment, better lighting, and I can start adding more features, because I want to have callers calling up. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and we out. Don't bite your tongue. My for your soul. Peace.